Hello and welcome back to English Tales and Trails. In today's video, we're diving into the world of English proverbs. Proverbs are short, common sayings that offer advice or reflect universal truths. They are often used in daily conversations to communicate ideas in a powerful and concise way. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore some of the most popular English proverbs and break down what they mean, along with real-life examples to show how you can use them. Proverb 1. Actions speak louder than words. This proverb means that what people do has a greater impact than what they say. It emphasizes that actions are a more accurate reflection of one's true intentions or feelings than words alone. For example, imagine someone who constantly says they care about you, but never makes an effort to support you when you need it. Their words say one thing, but their actions tell a different story. In this case, their actions are speaking louder than their words. The proverb reminds us to pay attention to what people do, not just what they say. Proverb 2. The early bird catches the worm. This proverb means that success often comes to those who are proactive and act early. It suggests that being prepared and taking action ahead of time can give you an advantage. For instance, if you want to get a promotion at work, arriving early and being the first to offer help on projects shows initiative and eagerness. Just like the early bird catching the worm, being early or prepared often puts you ahead of the competition. The lesson here is to not procrastinate. Being prepared pays off. Proverb 3. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. This saying warns us not to assume we'll get something or achieve something before it actually happens. In other words, don't celebrate or plan based on a future event that isn't guaranteed. An example of this could be someone who assumes they'll get a job after a great interview and goes ahead and buys expensive items before they even receive an offer. By doing this, they're counting their chickens before they hatch, and they could end up disappointed if things don't turn out as expected. This proverb teaches patience and realism. Wait until things are confirmed before making plans. Proverb 4. A picture is worth 1,000 words. This proverb means that a visual image can communicate an idea or emotion more effectively than a long description. For example, instead of trying to describe a beautiful sunset with words, simply showing someone a photo can have a much stronger impact. This saying is often used to highlight the power of visual media, like photos or videos, in communicating messages that words might struggle to capture fully. In a world filled with imagery, this proverb remains especially relevant. Proverb 5. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. This proverb advises that when you are in a new place or situation, it's wise to follow the customs or behaviors of the people around you. It's about being adaptable and respectful of different cultures or norms. For example, if you're visiting a foreign country, it's often respectful to follow local customs, even if they're different from what you're used to. Whether it's eating certain foods, observing local traditions, or dressing a certain way. When in Rome, do as the Romans do suggests that adapting to your surroundings is the best way to fit in and show respect. Proverb 6. Better late than never. This proverb emphasizes that it's better to complete a task or take action late than to never do it at all. It encourages people not to give up, even if they're behind schedule. For example, if you've been putting off starting a fitness routine, it's better to begin late rather than not start at all. Even though you're starting later than planned, making the effort is still valuable. The message here is that it's never too late to make a positive change or take action. Proverb 7. You can't judge a book by its cover. This proverb reminds us that outward appearances don't always reflect what's inside. It teaches us not to make quick judgments based solely on how something or someone looks. For instance, you might see a person dressed casually and assume they're not important, but they could be very influential or successful. Similarly, a book with a plain cover might have an incredible story inside. The lesson here is to look deeper before forming opinions, as first impressions can be deceiving. And there you have it. These are just a few examples of English proverbs and their meanings. As you've seen, proverbs are not only a fun part of the language, but they also carry timeless wisdom that can apply to many areas of life. Whether it's learning to act early, adapt to your surroundings, or avoid making snap judgments, proverbs help guide us with short, memorable phrases. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.